Knightmare686 here. This is the little thing that I require all members of Team Frostbite 686 to do. It's called a Character Bio, which you just need to answer the questions that are in the description, and it's basically let all the teammates know who you are, what you run, and how your views are on Yu-Gi-Oh and stuff like that. So I'll go ahead and jump into the questions right now and answer myself. So the first question is you can either give your name or your username. Mine's Nightmare686, or as anybody knows me on Skype is Jonathan Sauls, Lance Corporal. So I'm Lance Corporal Marines. Age, if you don't have to, you don't want to. It's 23 for me. Where do you hail from? I come from Jacksonville, Florida, born in North Carolina. The card shop I go to and tend to play tournaments at Dan Sports Cards and Games on Jacksonville, Florida. And I don't really go to regionals that much, so that's the only place I go. And the next one is when did you start playing Yu-Gi-Oh? I played Yu-Gi-Oh when it started about 10 years ago when the first cards came out. So I had a lot of Japanese cards too, so that kind of didn't help. Like my first Japanese card was Disappearance Trap card. Um, um, and the next one's kind of redundant. How long have you been playing Yu-Gi-Oh? Well, the reason why I put that in there is because I've actually stopped playing for a while. Right when everything got turned from spells to magic to spells, that's when I stopped, and I came back February last year when Black Wings were huge. So, and I actually went second on a tournament around there. Who introduced you to Yu-Gi-Oh? I actually just was generally drawn to it because of the TV show. I just like the strategy involved. My first deck was kind of put together a Fiend deck, so I really did steer away from that now. My first holo pulled. The next question. The first holo I pulled was Christmas. I got a pack from my mother. It was I think Ferret Servant. I pulled a Help Armor, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna use this card. It was pretty good too for the time. It's good to hand advantage. Um, what Yu-Gi-Oh teams are you a part of right now? I'm part of the team I made, which is team Frostbite 686. I'm also the team Chaotic and also team Underground. So I'll just check those teams out. It's pretty nice. The D Team Chaotic's local too, so I get hang out with them and discuss strategies. Yu-Gi-Oh credentials, your wins, what's your highs and lows. Like I said, I went second place in the Goldsboro tournament at a locals, the Carolina Game Summit. Went second place to Black Wings when I was on XYZ removal. So that was pretty fun. We used a lot of nice combos, and I got second place because I didn't even know what Black Wings were. I didn't even know what synchros were, highest was. So I was kind of at a disadvantage. Then I've gone first place, second place at dance multiple times, too many times I can't even remember. I trade, buy, sell. I used to be a retailer, but not anymore. So it just asks you, do you trade, do you buy, or do you just? I do all that, and I customize cards. So do a little art here and there, but not too much. Do you remember your very first duel? A lot of mine were with the Game Boy games. In Raleigh, I used to go to Books a Million, which is now closed. And the middle aisle was wider than most of them were. It was about 10 feet wide, and you had people just sitting, like two people here and two people here, and you walk through, and you just look down at people dueling and everything. It was pretty nice, and I sat down and I had my theme deck, and I just ripped somebody's butthole because I didn't really get into it until like the door came out. That was my best card. Was the door. I was beating somebody's butt with that. The signature card, the card that I'm well known for, is Cyber Dragon because I ran a Cyber Dragon deck at locals before the I believe September 2010 ban list, and that was pretty unstoppable. The only hard matchup I went against was Frogs, the FTK. I had the had Awada and Spell Pain, so I actually got over that really well. and mine was a FTK as well, or OTK. My signature deck right now is my anti-meta. If you ever play against me and I want to win or I want to show you who's boss, I will throw out my anti-meta and 98% of the time win. Signature format, like I said, it was the post September 2010 um, ban list because nobody had Chimera Tech Fortress Dragon. I had 3 copies of it running DNA Surgery with 8 Cyber Dragons. 2 of them which were the actual Cyber Dragons, 3 of them were Protos, 3 of them was Zooies, and then 2 was the Light Hex Fusion. So I was doing a lot of contact fusion. Favorite memory in Yu-Gi-Oh was probably like when it's probably just when actually my fiance and I were playing. So that's my favorite one because I got her interested in the game and she's playing Gravekeeper. So that's my favorite memory. My playstyle is more conservative and strategic. I don't like to push forward and go aggro. I like to know what my opponent's playing, even though they don't think I know. So I'll do a little video here on pro tips on Wednesday to show you what I mean about that. Why do you play Yu-Gi-Oh? I play it for the fun. I play with a lot of respect with the players and for other players as well. I like to help people out, but mainly I play it because the strategy. It keeps my mind going. You got math, you got combos and stuff like that, and it's better than playing Xbox, I think, because you get out and interact with people. One word that sums you as a Yu-Gi-Oh player: I'm fair. I give people chances. I'm not rude or anything like that. So I'm really respectful. So if you ever duel against me, I'm not like, oh, your deck blows. No, I'm like, let's make it a little better, fit your playstyle. And my advice is, with time comes experience. So I've been in it 10 years. I don't consider myself a pro. I've talked to a lot of people, and they're like, wow, you're way up in the ranks with subs on YouTube and Pojo and stuff like that. I don't really humble myself like that. I just find myself a decent player that loves anti-meta because you can just stop whatever your opponent has. So like you just they my favorite thing was to last format when the cold wave was big and people were debris dragging to they cold wave so they want you couldn't stop their debris dragon to Black Rose. Well, when they hit debris dragon on DD Crow their dandelion, they're like, oh, I give up. So that's the one thing I love is just I have the kind of experience behind it. So you play more, you get more experience. That's what I tell my fiance all the time, and she's actually got a lot more experience, and I'm actually proud of her. But this is the little segment I want all our members, new joins, to do. Myself, Emery, YGO is going to do it. We're both the co-founders of this team, and like I said, if there's any debate or anything, just let me know, and I'll help as much as I can with your decks or anything. I'll provide some cards if you need them, like some commons and stuff. But I kind of expect the same respect back to me. Like I need MSTs. I'm down MSTs. So, like I said, we'll help each other out in this team. So, and just hope y'all enjoyed the day.